Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. We are in my dining room today. I'm sitting at the table waiting for you to get here. Now, it's raining. It has been raining for the last 5 days. And believe me, my body knows it because when it's raining, I have aches and pains. But you know what? It's sunshine on the inside. It may be raining on the outside. Okay, so I have my water. This is water. And I have my bouquet of flowers. I know it's not a real bouquet, but you know, it's been raining so much outside. I really wanted to get a little sunshine on the outside. So I have this sitting in my YouTube room, and when I go in there, I can look at it. And it is also from a good friend who sent it to me as one of my birthday cards last year. But anyway, it's time for our neighborhood chat. You know, the chat we have every week. So go get your go over to the refrigerator, get your drink. I have coffee made. I'm not drinking anything but water now, but you're welcome to whatever's in the refrigerator. And if you really know me well, there's a little small refrigerator out under the carport when you are by my back door, and it has some special drinks in it, you know. And if you know me that well, you know you can stop by there before you even come in and get you a drink. Now, what do I have to snack on? Well, I have Little Debbie cakes and chips, cheese and crackers, popcorn. So whatever you want, it's probably in the kitchen. Just go in there and get it. And I have all the chairs sitting around the table. And, you know, we can all scooch in here and fit. And I think we can kind of double up on the dining room chairs. You know, did you ever do that as a child? You know, have your best friend over, or a friend or a cousin or whatever, and you both sit in the same chair? Put your arm around each other and, you know, because y'all were besties. Did you ever do that? I know I did. So anyway, let's get on with the neighborhood chat. Today we're going to talk about rain. You know, it's been raining here, and it's been cold. And a lot of times when it's rainy and cold, people get down and out because the sunshine's not there. And you don't get that vitamin D. And you don't get that healthy, oh, I feel good, because it's raining. And sometimes it can be shiny outside and the sun can be beautiful. And for some people, it's raining on the inside. And it's raining on the inside because they've been through so many things. You know, they just keep getting up, get punched down. You know, the punches keep coming, it feels like. Well, you know, sometimes when the punches keep coming, getting back up is a remarkable thing. Because every time you get back up, you're proving to you and everyone else that you won't stay down. You're going to get back up and fight. And a lot of times we think we're fighting alone, but we're not. I mean, if we believe in a higher power, which I do, I'm a Christian, we know that we're never alone. And although we feel alone, we're not. But if we feel alone, what we need to do is think back on who is in our life. You know, not the ones that used to be there. You know, we have people that used to be in our life that's no longer there anymore. For some reason, maybe they passed away, or they don't want to be connected to us anymore, or, you know, some people are in our life for a reason, a season, you know, and some last forever and some don't. And, you know, that's a hard lesson to learn when you're really attached to a person and they're only there for you to learn a lesson or a season. And when they leave, it can be very, very difficult to deal with. Not only do we have the challenges of people leaving us, and that's hard enough because when we care about somebody, when they leave, it's not easy. Whether they leave by choice or they just pass on and go into the next thing that we're supposed to go into. Either way, it hurts our heart. And we can either learn from it and move on, or we kind of get hardened to the fact that when somebody leaves us, that we're not going to let that happen to us anymore. And we're just going to kind of harden our heart a little bit. Don't do that. That is so dangerous to do, because the person that's left you, they didn't want you to harden your heart. The one that left you, that's still alive now, that maybe treated you ugly and mean and all that, they're probably not giving you a thought of anything, and you sit worried about it. So have your moment, as I always say, and get up and start walking again so you can see what else is on your journey. You know, because in the rain, guess what? We have umbrellas, we have rubber boots, we have raincoats that we can put on to protect ourselves. Also in the rain, we can dance, we can sing, we can look at rain as a happy thing. You know, I myself used to enjoy the rain a lot. I love rainy days. Now, I still do love rainy days, but I don't like what it causes or how it causes my body to feel. But I love rainy days because I used to like to snuggle up with a good book or take a long nap. I don't know. I used to could sleep so well when it was raining. And especially if it was thundering and lightning, I would just go into this deep sleep. Now, my oldest sister, she would always wake me up during the night and say, "How are you sleeping? It's raining. It's thundering and lightning." And I'd say, "Look, I don't know. Just leave me alone. I want to go back to sleep." But I've always been that way toward rain. Now, if it's raining on the inside and you're having hard times, whether it's with a relationship or whether it's with finances or a sickness, you know, that's a little more difficult to deal with than raining on the outside because, you know, we know that's going to pass in a day or 2 days, even though it's been raining here for, I think this is the 5th day. I know that it's eventually going to stop and the sun's going to come out. But when we're raining on the inside, we think it's never going to stop. But it will. It will stop. But you have to keep moving. You know, it's sort of like when you take a drive in a car and the car's sitting still somewhere in a parking lot and you can only see what's around you. But if you start driving that car and it starts moving, you start seeing different scenery, different things. And you say, "It's me, Angie. I don't have the energy to get up and fight anymore." You do. You do. It doesn't feel like you do, but you do. And it may be a little slower than it used to be for you to get up, but you can. So once you get up, just dust yourself off and say, "I'm worthy of going on and becoming whatever I want to become," or having peace. You know, your peace is more important than a lot of things in your life. Having peace is the most comforting thing that I have found in my life. Whether you have to get rid of whatever to have peace, do that. If there's things that's causing you not to have peace in your life, get rid of it. And you say, "Oh, I can't. I can't. It's my family. It's a really close friend of mine. It's my job. It's, you know, there's no way I can get rid of it." Well, that's exactly what I thought too, until I had to get a pacemaker. And my heart doctor comes in and he says, "I have a question. do you want to live a lot more years? Do you want to live a long, healthy life from this point on? I said, well, of course I do. He said, well, you have to get rid of your stress. And he said, I don't care if it's your best friend, family members, your church, your job, whatever it is, you've got to find a way to get rid of it. You've got to change it. Now, you may not have to get rid of it as far as letting the person go. Like, maybe your marriage is stressing you out. That doesn't mean get rid of your mate. That means change some things. Communicate with each other. Let the person know, look, I've got to have some peace. We got to make some changes. Write them down. Write the changes down. It's fun to have a goal and try to reach it. You know, I love a challenge. I love a goal. To write down on paper, can I do this for 5 days? Whatever it is. Can I not get angry for 5 days? Can I not say bad things about somebody in 5 days? Can I speak nice about people over the next 5 days? Can I not eat wrong for the next 5 days? What can I do on a day-to-day basis that I can change? Start out like that. Don't start out doing weekly things. Take it one day at a time. Smile more. Laugh more. You say, I don't have anything to smile and laugh about. Yes, you do. Look in the mirror. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. Tell yourself you deserve the best. You do. You're worth it. Do something nice for yourself. Don't always think of everybody else. That's not selfish. Don't wake up in a bad mood and don't go to bed angry. If you're angry about something, sit down and talk about it. Talk it out to yourself. You know, I've talked to myself a lot. And here's a secret. I do answer myself sometimes. And they used to say that's a sign of really being crazy. So I must be really crazy because I answer myself when I talk to myself. But the older you get, you realize, I don't care what people think. I'm going to be me. And that's just what I'm going to be. And I want you to be you. And when somebody hurts you, it's not you that's the problem. Hurting people hurt others. Now, if you put all your, let's just say, eggs in one basket, because a friend of mine brought that to my attention when I was talking to him about putting all your eggs in one basket. That means putting all your energy and time and whatever into one person or one thing. You don't want to do that. And it reminded me that my grandmother used to say that. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket, because if that basket breaks down, you have nothing left. That means have multiple friends. Have multiple people that you help, you do things for. Don't get attached to just one person and put all your energy into them, because let me tell you something. People are fickle and they will change from day to day. You never know what they're going to be like. And especially on YouTube, we can act any way we want to act in front of the camera. But when we're not on the camera, nobody knows how we are. So if you truly care about others on YouTube and they don't care that much about you, don't worry about it. It's okay, because you do have people that love and care about you. Focus on that. Focus on that. That'll give you so much strength. I know, I've been hurt before. People have hurt me. I know we all have. And don't get bitter and angry and say, I'm not caring about people anymore. I'm not doing that. No, just try to forgive them and go on. Because you can't control how they act or what they do. And it's not because you weren't worthy to be loved or liked or in the group. You know how some people don't want you in the clique. That's why I always say I'm very inclusive and not exclusive. Because there's people that just want to have one friend and some people that just want to have 5 friends. And they can't be with the whole group. I want to be with the whole group because I care about each and every one of you. So my chat today is about don't let people cause you to be raining on the inside when you don't need to be. In other words, don't let people rain on your parade. You just keep marching. You keep doing what is right, what you feel like doing. Be who you are. If it's silly, if it's quirky, if it's whatever it is, you just be you. And I'll keep being me. And I'll accept you. And you accept me. And we can be friends. And with that being said, neighbor, don't forget, we only have one life to live. Live it to the fullest. Don't be sad forever. Of course we're going to be sad every now and then. But, don't be sad for very long. Take your moment and move on. And I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. So until we meet again, neighbor, I'll leave you with, don't let anybody rain on your parade. Dance, sing, have a good time. Life's short. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Oh, ring that bell so I'll know the next time you are ringing my doorbell, and you'll know the next time I'm coming to you with another neighborhood chat. I love you, neighbors. Bye.